what's going on, guys? It's me, Trainman, and I moved all the windows around so you can get a look at this. This is the background for the week. I don't remember where I got it, but I do remember that if you can manage to find it, there are basically these for all of the different football teams, at least as far as I could tell. I'm gonna just have to hold up starting the game for just a second here because I had to turn on flight mode in order to reduce the amount of electromagnetic noise that my microphone will pick up during the course of this. Also, it'll just keep our recording a little bit more pleasant. It's just one of the many things that I have to do before I get started, and one of the things that I tend to forget before I get started. In other news, more appropriate to... That's a little loud in my ears. More appropriate to what I'm supposed to be doing. I have created... there we go. I have created a title card and a... What's that other thing? A title card and a, another... The other thing. There's a title card and I created an intro for Shogun. Intro wasn't that hard. It has some cuts, sort of like the Space Jam one. A lot of wood chips. As I have noted, we have to start working on the infrastructure over here. I think the centerpiece is probably going to be a set of tracks with shuttles that lead out to these other sections. Probably with things that run back and forth. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be a heck of a lot of coal is what it's gonna be. Oh, one of the engines broke. I guess that'll happen. You know what? I'm gonna drop this here because I know it's gonna streamline this a lot more. It's just gonna keep... It's just gonna... As I said, it's gonna streamline it. I'm not sure if there was another way I could have said that. In other semi-related news... I saw the first... I'm certain it's not the first. The first one I've seen of a Let's Play of Grand Theft Auto 5, and the game is very cool. Just giving my opinion on it. I'm not sure why you would care, but I'm just giving my opinion on it. So that's 6, 7. And then we're gonna need... Whoops. Gonna need these guys. Whoa, not meant to do that. And then we're gonna have to delete this track and get rid of the, Oops, missed one. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do this, and if I come upon one while I'm working on this, I will be certain to use it. But until then, I'm just going to go with this shuttles technique. Actually, you know, I can probably do a nice, handy little elevated between here and here with a tram line. I just don't feel like it's too prudent for me to do that just yet. Also, we're getting a lot of iron ore waiting, so I think the first one I'm going to do... Let me get rid of these towers while I remember to. Here comes this guy's counterpart. That guy apparently did not pick up anything. This guy apparently is getting a heck of a lot. Oh, son of a gun. Keep going, man. Keep going. No, I can't do that. It'll look so bad. It honestly will. I hope you agree with me when I say that. Oh wait, no. If I... Oh, right. No, it'll be off kilter. No good, no good. Dude, these guys are gonna be underground. Right, so as I said, first one we're going to be doing might change the surroundings later if something becomes not efficient enough for my liking. Whoop. This is going to be unload station, so I don't mind how fast these guys unload, especially because they're shuttles. So it's good to have them like on off, that kind of thing. How long are these things for? Alright, so we need some little bitty engines. We got these guys. Maybe I will take a shunter or something. Is that the only shunter we have? I think so. Wow, this thing is beat to hell. Okay, I don't care about those. Alright, let's grab some... By the way, you better believe that I'm going to make use of those ore hoppers when it comes to the later things. Alright, so you're going to go here, and you're going to go here. Wow, we're getting a lot of stuff this year. It's 76. I'm pretty impressed by that. Oh yeah! That's my reaction to a Kool-Aid promo. It's built in, I'm sorry. Alright, we keeping it real? That was an awful thing to say, I apologize. I've been watching too many Grand Theft Auto 5 videos, even though it was just one. One is too many, you start to pick up that way of speaking. Apparently. According to my observations, my very scientific observations of the Grand Theft Auto community as a whole. I'm a Grand Theft Auto scientist. Okay, this is not going to call for trial and error, because it's just going to be way too expensive if I do that. Oops. I take back what I said about trial and error. Because that was some pretty error-y trial and error right there, and waste of money. And now we get in the 70s music. I see their digs. I so want to make like smooth jazz jokes right now, but I already did the Kool-Aid Man voice this episode, so I think I've fulfilled my quota of ridiculousness. You know what, and I think I'm gonna use that X Conrail. Or maybe I'll use this. How much is the X Conrail? That's 2,400 horsepower. So I think I'll use him. Let's grab 2 of those guys. Park them over at Sharpstone Annex. And then don't bother waiting for a political. Hey. There, I can just do that, because there's only one commodity we're carrying, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Why are we picking up people? Where are the passengers coming from? Are they teleporting in? I don't know. Locomotion can be a little bit buggy. That's a lot of coal. Oh, I missed a spot. How come nobody told me? Probably would have told me. Clicking. I could have made this. I could have grabbed more iron ore with this, but this is good enough. Let's grab that X Conrail. Consolidated Rail Corporation. Alright, so I need the ore wagons. These guys, are these the old ones? Signed in 42, so no. Alright, that's our ore wagons. Just to make sure that even if it does accidentally pick up some commodity here, at least it's the right one. And it just made it up that hill with flying colors. I feel like that's about to get double tracked because it deserves to be, that's why. Iron ore deserves special attention because it's a very special. It's just special. No continuation needed. It's just special. It's a special. Okay, well, that isn't great. But the signal blocking doesn't need to be great considering we have the smallest trains in the world. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? That's Dumb and Dumber, isn't it? I remember seeing that in a video and I had no idea what it was from, and now it just occurs to me that that was Dumb and Dumber, wasn't it? If it wasn't, I'm sorry, but I feel like it definitely was. What are the ones that I'm currently using? And where are they? Did they go away already? Because if they did, that's kind of... No, aren't they... Okay, I need to wait for them to come by. They're Santa Fe units. Santa Fe units are... these guys. Okay, they have 3K horsepower. I'm not going to use the X-Con rails. Unless I had something more than that. I mean, the F40PHs are pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure they're a decent amount shorter as well. And as much as I'd love to use the Kool-Aid train, I'm just going to stick to these because they're already freight engines. F40PHs, at least in my experience, generally aren't freight engines. Generally run like the surf train. I was one over, wasn't I? I'm gonna put this guy in here. I'm actually gonna make 2 new trains because that's what is supposed to be done. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, you're supposed to make 3. But, we have 6 trains, 2 of which go to... No, I'm sorry. We have 4 trains, we're going to have 6. So we don't actually need the, I'll get this guy, extra working power in a moment. I'm just gonna make this guy's route because I'm honestly not sure which one it is. Upper Knockwell is the one with 1. Okay. You go. Let's go back over here. Did this thing honestly help? I don't remember. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Whoop, that's the wrong button. Want this. So that I can get rid of this signal. And hopefully not cause everything to explode. In just a few minutes, we're actually gonna have the moment of truth. The moment of truth. We need one for Knockwell West, because if this guy goes through this signal and okay, then scientific conclusion is the signal that I just deleted doesn't actually matter. I'm not gonna put it back yet because we could have a catastrophe if I do. A catastrophe, as they say in Nowhere. They don't say that. It sounds stupid. And now let's get another train. We are ramping up this steel production over the course of 2 episodes. We're going nuts. Nuts to you. I think that's... No. That's the right size. Alright, is this guy going to west whatever? Knockwell West. Yeah. Just like that, we get everything covered. I thought I was just running him into another train by not paying attention. But it's surprisingly difficult to destroy another train by accident in this game without screwing around with signals. Where are my Mao cars? Well, you're doing a lot of good you're doing. Wow, that's obnoxious. Need another Mao car. Let's do this. Oh, that was dumb. This guy has capacity for all three of his trains. This one, however, does not. I am going to remedy that. I was about to say, hopefully he's going straight through. Get rid of this. And I wish this road would not be here. Hey, wish granted. Hey, stop that. Aha, I'm destroying this industry. Yeah. That's right, you're making no money. Go away. We don't want you here. Check on durability, reliability, malleability, and fappability of these locomotives. There was a black CN Alco. Here was one. Don't think that was the right one because it was this one. Let me just get rid of this one and get the new one because I have deep pockets of money. You have the Kodachrome train. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Let's go find the Kodachrome train. There we go. What was Kodachrome? Was it a kind of camera? I believe so. God damn it, I hate it when it does that. These guys are gonna have two very different run-ups, lead-ups. Actually, hold on. I have a way to make this much more streamlined. Just in case a train picks the wrong route, I'm gonna do that. God damn it, man. God damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor. Not an engineer. Alright, this guy needs to get his boost. Aliens. I'm surprised at myself that I'm keeping this under wraps, like... Maybe one of these days we'll get longer trains. Because I'll understand how to do it. I mean, this is kind of the very beginning of my vague understanding on how to work with really long trains and why they're good. You just have to find a mashup like this in order to run good mixed trains. And even with these guys, I mean, you could probably run a decent mixed train with some of the stuff from here if you wanted to go around and stop around and pick up. If these were really low output industries. And individually, they kind of are. So that's not what we're here to discuss. You know, a little while ago I was thinking in my head about what the ideal locomotion would be. Maybe not timeline-wise or whatever, but... Oh, I don't know, I couldn't... Oh, these guys are gonna be here forever. I remember roads like this get stuck like this and stay like that forever, which is a real pain. Trains are mostly coal and very little iron ore, which means I need to make that second iron ore train immediately. Inconceivable. I made that reference in class today and my teacher got it. I felt pretty awesome. Actually, he made another reference first and I was like, oh, and then he said, never battle with a Sicilian when death is on the line, and I was like, victory. Actually, I probably said something similar to that out loud, because in class I'm very obnoxious and talkative. So any of you that are teachers listening to this, hope that I'm never your student. I doubt I have any teachers. I mean, if you are a teacher, let me know in the comments. If you are an educator of any kind, whether that be public school, or religious education, or like... I don't know. Phys ed? I don't know. Should I put that in its own category? I mean, I've heard some pretty... I mean, I guess you could call them pretty bad things about phys ed teachers, like, how's that thing go? Like... I don't know, something about those who can't teach phys ed. Whatever. Why is there not a signal here? Man, that was a mess. All solved by one faulty signal. Wow, that's a lot of lumber waiting. Do any of these places accept goods yet? I know I'd get a little thingy thing, but I don't normally pay attention to those, so I'm just going to manually check myself. I know that one of the places decided to stop accepting passengers, which is rather unfortunate. I'm not sure if it changed its mind just yet. This is actually doing pretty well. We have these guys in good synchronicity. He broke down. Thinking of breaking down, let's fix you before you load any wood. Because if you load any wood, then we're gonna have some problems. The C424s tend to be my go-to for these logging lines. I mean, I can see why. They're decent. They're decently good little locomotives. Don't actually remember their stats. I'm just assuming that past me had better judgment. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I apparently can't count because I put 7. You know what? If I'm gonna do this, I might as well just like... No, I'm not even sure if that works yet, so I'm not gonna try and confuse anyone with that. Are we at any point going to get a green signal? Or are you just going to be hanging out with yellows the whole time? Something I appreciate about this game versus TRS is that a yellow signal doesn't mean you're going to go 5 miles an hour. I mean, it's less realistic, but it is certainly more enjoyable when you're sitting around waiting for the signals to turn. Damn, that's obnoxious. That looks weird. I have to say, that looks weird. The engine with just 2 cars looks very strange when you have this whole mess underneath it of hyper-long... Not hyper-long, they're just rather long trains. I was gonna say something regarding the length of cars. I wonder if there's like a limit to how long a single unit can be. That's not a single unit. Like, I mean, by that I mean I wonder how some of these things would look. Like something that's twice as long, maybe is this. I wonder how it would look going around a curve. I just think it would be kind of strange. I'm kind of curious. Aw, oh, damn these guys. I should just try to drive him out of business, no pun intended. But I don't feel like going through the effort to block all of his routes. It's just not worth it. And plus, if he leaves, someone else will fill the gap. Just cleaning up this road. The more I hesitate, the more likely it is that someone's going to come barreling through here while I have the track removed, so I shouldn't hesitate when I'm doing that. Try to do that. What the hell? Since when do you not fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When did that happen? And how did I never notice this before? Are you full? No. Go anyways. Oh, for God's sake. You can't hit anyone from there. So let's just clear up this mess. Passenger train, of course, takes priority. And then you can go, finally. He shouldn't be able to go anywhere. He'll pull out. Oh, Jesus. No. Probably should have saved that for a moment where it was applicable, because it might have been funny if I used it right, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I just wasted it. And now it will never be funny again. Because as my sociology teacher puts it, and he's a great guy, we are the... Oh, son of a whore. That's not what he says. We are the now generation. When we want something, we want it now, and we want it for a short period of time. So you had your joke, wrong time, and not for long. Where is this? That's right there. It just accepted passengers when I moused over it. You're lying to me. Let's check out my town rating before I end this episode off, because I don't want to leave anyone pissed. That's everyone. He doesn't know me. Good. Okay, that's only good. That's excellent. That's excellent. So you're the only one I need to work on. Let me get rid of all these other ones. Boop. 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 And a boop. Alright, you. Select you. Not oil wells, too. Alright, time to plant you some more trees. Jesus Christ, I've grown you like 3 forests already. He'll never be satisfied. Probably should have kept an eye on my rating while I did this, so let me reopen that in just a second. Okay, excellent. I'm fine with that. Doesn't need to be 100. Just needs to be decent. Oh, let me just add, if you are a teacher, put in the comments what you teach, so that I can ask you about it. Perhaps video game theory. No, not video game theory. I'm not sure too many... I mean, I guess if there were to be a teacher watching this video, something involving video games would be not a bad guess, and not a bad blind guess as to what they teach, because they're watching video game videos on the internet. He just won't learn. Oh, that's sweet! That's what I was waiting for. This is the intersection from hell. Who has priority? Who's going to be given priority? It's a race to the finish. Okay, this guy has to stop. You should actually have priority, though. You're an express, and pretty sure he's a local. Yeah. Oh well, I guess he just got there first. He's the one, guy who gets something from commenting first. Other than, you know, all the normal things you see, like AIDS or a bullet to the face or various other death threats that the YouTube community gives to the firsters. I'll just say, like, don't do that, man, and if you do it again, I just pull the comment down. Because, screw you. Screw you, people. You don't need to be commenting first, ruining other people's days for no reason. And the world doesn't care. Okay, what thing is this? This one's already EMD. It's a SD45. Okay, remember that. It's green too. That's the telltale thing. That's not it. SD45. Gonna give him the SD. He needs to be fixed. You need to be fixed because you are a rather new engine. So, what am I gonna do when those guys stop existing? Oh wait, those are... They didn't look like it because they're all dirty, but they're C424s, and we have those guys right up here. Somewhere. It's GP35. Yeah, C424s right here. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. These guys are... Yeah, 2400. Okay, that's kind of surprising. Also, I thought they were ex-Conrail. I had been reading them as ex-Conrail. They're ex-Erie and Lackawanna. Which is even cooler, because I love the Erie and Lackawanna. But, did something just break down over here? Yeah, it did. Although the reason I love the Erie and Lackawanna isn't because, like, it played a huge part in my... I mean, I guess it kind of played a part in my childhood. But, the reason I really love the Erie and Lackawanna is because that's where Steve dies. And I did go there while I was a child, so I guess I could say it had an influence on my childhood. Whether that be directly or indirectly. These are the Bancor and Arrows, whatever. They're the funny looking ones, that's what they are. Where are they? Did they go out of style or something? I could have sworn I saw them somewhere. Ah, here we are. And blink. And... Go home, train, you're drunk. Oh, right, so, I was thinking of what would be... I never finished the thought, did I? I was thinking of what would be the ideal locomotion, and I started adding, like, other industries, more realistic production from industries, more realistic distances, and things like that. I mean, Infinite Worlds is on the list, and that's not in any game that I know of, other than a few, like Minecraft and whatever. There aren't too many games with Infinite Worlds out there, just gonna leave off with that. But I came about to some things and I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's Railroad Tycoon 3, without the grid or the more realistic distances. Although Railroad Tycoon 3 was a very unusual game in and of itself. It didn't have a lot of the physics that this has. And I mean, this game doesn't have much for physics, but it does have quite a bit. And, I mean, I guess a happy medium would be like Sid Meier's Railroads, which I haven't played in ages. I haven't played Railroad Tycoon 3 in ages either. But, I mean, if you know all these games, let me know, because you're awesome. Just gonna say that. If you know all those games, if you played all those games. Even if you haven't, you know, you're awesome because you're watching this video. That's all you really need to be awesome. I mean... Just ask the other video watchers. They're awesome. They know it. I could have made a sexy and I know it joke, but I was not going to because I'm not going to demean myself like that. Yeah, it's so tempting. I'll just put it this way. You know that you're awesome. Okay, okay. That's it. I'm done. Done with the jokes for this episode. Good thing I'm going to end it, because the jokes are getting bad or running out or all the above. I'm hoping this is enough to cart away all of what this guy's producing. I'm glad these guys are staying even, because if they weren't... Once they start getting unbalanced, you end up with a huge extreme unbalance. It just gets exponential. And then at that point, then you're only collecting one kind of cargo. And that's when you have to bring in the specific trams that just sit there and load and unload cargo to make the industry happy. Fortunately, we haven't had to do that yet, but we may soon enough. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's watch the F40PH crash the game. And in 3, 2, Trainman out.